Hi, my name is Vania Galicia. I'm the current farmer at Grow Windham. I got started with Grow Windham back in 2016 when I was actually part of the Youth Corps program in high school. I began working with them as a Youth Corps member, and that's how my interest first started in agriculture. I continued to work with them throughout high school and then in college, doing different things like food justice outreach and teaching in the local middle schools, as well as still continuing to volunteer in their gardens. I graduated actually this past May from Eastern, and that's when I stepped into the farmer position at Grow Windham. At first, I started working with Grow Windham as like a job as a high schooler, but later I got interested more because of the social aspect of it. I was really interested in how the food system is really affected by different institutions and how that directly affects our community and whether it be positive or negative ways. And so that's my motivation behind why I do the work that I do, because I want to help my community become more food secure overall, but also have more control over where their food comes from and what they're eating, and giving them back some agency, which they haven't really had, being that a lot of our community members here in Willimantic are from marginalized groups or lower income. At Grow Windham, we grow a variety of vegetables for our community. Some of our staple produce include our hot peppers like jalapenos and serranos, bell peppers, lunchbox peppers, poblanos, other things such as heirloom tomatoes. We have a strawberry patch that grows back every year. We also have other basic things like spinach and kale, cabbages, but most of our produce is actually grown to either be used for our own products, like our sofrito that we make, or for our community members by request. So, although the variety varies every year, there are those staple things that we obviously need to make things like sofrito, which is like garlic and peppers. But then there's other things that a lot of community members want, like cilantro. For example, this year we actually grew corn, like popcorn corn, and that was for one of our products that we thought would be fun to sell at the farmers market during the fall season. Here at Grow Windham, our main goal is to make a more just food system, and because of that, our growing practices are organic, and I would say even go beyond that. We believe in no tilling. We use methods like lasagna gardening and composting, cover crops to amend our soils. And then if we need any extra amendments, we try to do locally sourced things from local farms or vendors. We try to make sure that we do the least harm to our soil and our environment by doing other small tedious things like, picking off bugs from our plants or using things like soap and water as a repellent for harmful insects instead of any like spray methods, which we strongly are against. During the summer, you can actually come by our garden at Water Park and pick vegetables if you'd like yourself. We're always open to the public as long as one of our garden coordinators are there. If no one's there, then we also have share beds that are outside our garden fence, and everyone's free to pick from those whenever they'd like. Everything's totally free and for the community. Otherwise, we also share and sell our products at the farmers market. Sometimes at the co-op, we also have our Fuego de Rana hot sauce and our sofrito that people can order online or buy. If you want to know more about what we do or get involved by volunteering or anything like that, you can reach us through Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, and our @ is Grow Windham. You can always contact me as well directly through my email at vania.growwindham@gmail, or call us to our office at 860-423-4534, extension 312. Something important that I would like the community to know about our farm is that we are like a youth-led program. So all the stuff we do is done because our group of Windham Youth Corps students actually designed it that way or wanted it to be that way. All of our initiatives are also community led, so everything we grow and we do is for and by our community. And that's really important because that allows our community to have agency over the things they're eating and the things they're creating, which is something that is not very usual to find in the food system. For example, one of our programs that we did over the summer was our Community Mesa, which is a food share program where we fed 21 families with produce from local farmers around us and also our own little farm. And we also source other dry products from local stores like the Romantic Food Co-op and local donations. One great example of how we do things is our sofrito. So we grow our garlic, we grow our peppers, our cilantro, and we use all of that to make our sofrito, which is a staple product in a lot of Latino households, which we have a large population of Latinos here in Willimantic. And that is grown by our Windham Youth Corps students here. After that, it's also processed by them, and then it's distributed locally to families here either directly or through places like the Willimantic Food Co-op. So in that system, you can see how not only are we creating jobs for local youth, but also feeding families and also giving them direct food that was grown by people in their community with organic growing methods. So it means that it's, you know, a step above healthy. And that's great because that's kind of what we want our food system to look like. We want to have our food made by us, for us, and make us feel better at the end of the day. So thank y'all for just listening a little bit more about me and about Grow Windham and the things that we are doing. Again, if you want to get involved, feel free to reach out through our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email us. We're always open to having more community members come and join us, either volunteering or creating new initiatives and projects that will benefit our community. Bye.